Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Traci Designs, and this is using the Trailblazer collection. So this was, I think, released last year, and it is on sale. So you can go check out Traci's blog and her website to grab the collection that is on sale and to see the other inspiration from the other design team members who are also playing with the Trailblazer collection. I have a background of white cardstock with a blue cardstock with the white matted on the blue cardstock. Words are hard today. Um, and that's going to act as my background. That is obviously not from the collection. That's just from my stash. And then I went into all of my printed pieces for this collection, and I had all of these scraps. So I decided I was going to put this layout together and use up all of these scraps rather than printing new pieces. So everything that I'm using is all from the Trailblazer collection. I have some from the digital and some from the sticker sheet. I'll try to say which one is which as I start to build my layout. So basically I have 3 pattern papers, and I didn't even change the size of them. I had those strips of paper that I started with in the background. And so I laid those right beside each other, and then I had this tag already cut that I hadn't used. And so I'm going to place that in behind, and then I have 2 scraps, which was the striped and then that blue solid. Those I am going to layer up in behind my photos, which are 2 4x4, and those are matted with 2 other pattern papers that I had in sort of almost the perfect size to mat. One was a little larger, but I'm going to cover it up with the other pattern paper that I'm matting the second photo with. So like I said, I didn't cut any of these papers down. I used them all in the size that I had them, and just layered them all up. So that is going to be sort of the main design of the page. Now, while I was talking, you saw me peel off that sort of mixed media element at the bottom. I had printed some of the digital mixed media pieces that are in the kit on some vellum or washi type paper. And so I peeled that off and I placed that at the bottom of the page. So now I have sort of a little bit of a mixed media element at the bottom that I was able to quickly put on this page using that washi type paper. So I love that. I can not even have to do any getting messy with mixed media. I can just add it using the digital products. So I'm just building a cluster down at the bottom that has a tag and some florals. The florals are from the sticker sheet. The butterflies that I'm using are from the digital kit. I had a little ticket piece in that bottom cluster that is also from the digital kit. The adventure in my title, that is from the digital kit. And then the forest, I used a die from my set and the wood grain pattern paper that's in the kit to cut those letters for the word forest. All of these clouds are from, I believe these are from the digital, and I'm going to layer them up across the top. And pretty much once I get the clouds down, that is pretty much going to do everything is going to be down for this layout, I should say. I'm going to go off camera and glue it all down. I do pop up some of the florals and some of the other elements just to give a little dimension, but essentially this is how the layout is going to stay. And then off camera, before I come back, I did add sequin trails to my butterflies. I meant to do that on camera. However, I forgot to turn my camera on. And it wasn't until now when I was gluing the bows on the centers of my tags that I realized that I hadn't turned the camera on. So we're finishing up this layout with those bows. And of course, one keeps wanting to curl around on itself. So you're going to see me struggle with this for just a minute, and then I'm going to put a little bit of glue down to make it stay. But yeah, this is pretty much how the layout is going to be finished, and still photos will be coming up. Like I said, go check out what everyone else created and grab this collection while it's on sale. It's a great one. It has great colors for this time of year. Definitely good for travel, good for just about anything. There's plenty of options with this kit, and the florals, as usual, are beautiful. So with that, guys, that's going to do it for this one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.